Postlude, Synergy and Holonomics, Map 50. On July 1st, 1983, 2 days after I had completed the manuscript of Earth Ascending, R. Buckminster Fuller died less than 2 weeks before his 88th birthday. It was through correspondence I had with Mr. Fuller in 1969 that such notion as the Psi Bank was first confirmed for me. Our correspondence, subsequently published in Main Currents in Modern Thought, dealt with the post-mortem transmission of the concept of energy and synergy from Charles Henry, who died November 3, 1926, to Mr. Fuller, who received great inspiration in 1927 following the birth of his daughter, Allegra. A chance meeting with Mr. Fuller in 1980 following a synchronistic sequence of dreams and other life coincidences even more profoundly established for me the reality of the vast psychic network against which our individual egos struggle in vain. It was shortly after this chance encounter that I most earnestly began to explore and articulate the reality of, quote-unquote, Planet Art Network, as the historic, tangible manifestation of the global Psi Bank. With all due respect to Mr. Fuller and his tireless zeal to imbue the consciousness of humanity with a dynamic, optimistic view of the integrity of the planet, ourselves, and the universe entire as whole, noble systems, it seems proper to include as a postlude a holonomic map illustrating the intimate relationship between synergy and holonomics. The key units in this relationship include the binary triplet configuration, the tetrahedron, the staples of synergetics, and the resonant field model, an image originally derived from the fertile mind of Charles Henry. In all three images, the key is the whole number 3, the threefold dynamic of the binary triplet whose middle unit can be symmetrically divided so that the synergistic axiom 1 + 1 + 1 = 4 applies. The tetrahedron, whose base form is a triangle, 3 of which joined together produce invisible, fourth, and the resonant holonomic field model, consisting of a radiant electromagnetic field, a concentric gravitational field, and a synthesizing biopsychic field, the mutual resonant interactions of which created a fourth, the total field sphere of ongoing consciousness, which is all-inclusive and accounts for sense of time and duration. The postlude map also demonstrates the correspondence between the octahedron and the eightfold division of the binary triplet into 4 positive and 4 negative faces, as well as the correspondence between the 6-vector tetrahedron and the 6-part binary triplet configuration. The 6-vector tetrahedron is comprised of 2 triangles, each of which equals 1/2 unit of quantum. The whole 6-vector tetrahedron is therefore the equivalent of 1 unit of quantum. Since there is an exact correspondence between the six-part binary triplet and its positive and negative sides to the six-vector tetrahedron, the binary triplet configuration becomes another way of representing one unit of quantum. As can be seen, each side of the binary triplet configuration also contains three triangles each, the number needed to create one tetrahedron. Since one tetrahedron consists of 32 inventory items, angles, faces, vertices, etc., and since there are two tetrahedra contained in a binary triplet configuration, there are then a total of 64 inventory items contained within one binary triplet configuration. The relation of the number 64 to the genetic code and the I Ching should be obvious. Finally, as the base structure of the cube, the tetrahedron, like the cube, is shown circumscribed by the sphere comprising the resonant holonomic field model. The sphere may be considered the perfect, featureless geometric form from which all other forms are gyroscopically derived. By showing the mutual infolding of the tetrahedron, the binary triplet, and the spherical field models of holonomics, one may further appreciate the intuitive magnanimity of the pioneering genius of synergetics, R. Buckminster Fuller.